Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks facing the New York Knicks. Pass to Trent. Blocked! And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock is at 3. Got it. Good job in the low post.
It's pretty good focus. Giannis gets in there. Tough to rattle him a little bit. I don't know if he even saw that guy. Superb concentration.
Pass to Anthony. Launches it. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Knicks head coach had a few moments to share with me. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Melo cashing in right now from the perimeter where he's in transition and spotting up. You got to get to him.
Trent for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Smith. Rebounded by Lopez.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
For 3, Anthony. He can't hit that time. And here are the Bucks now. Antetokounmpo surveys. Trent outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
They set the pick. Smith outside. Anthony up top. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Milwaukee leading by 4. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Trent. Fires from deep. That shot, no good. Here's New York. Goes up on the wing. Giannis with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And now the Knicks on the break.
And Chandler's so good at using his height to see over the top of the defense to deliver.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trent outside. Here's Brent. Lets it go from deep. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Lynn.
Oh, yes, sir!
Wow!
Got to keep Chandler out of the paint when he's in there that close to the rim with that size. He's ramming it home.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the trifecta.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Lynn. They trail by 3. Inside. Here's Chandler. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Right side, Green. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Prince And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Melo getting up there at 6'8", rising up and getting to the rim for the throwdown.
Trent for three. The rebound by Stoudemire. It's stolen by Trent.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
5 ticks left in the opening quarter. And here's Lopez from the arc. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Knicks up by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter. In just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Here's Bibby. The three is up. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Novak. Rebounded by Kuzma. Milwaukee in the lead. Down low. Giannis with the jam.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Out to the right wing. Here's Fields. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Fields has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The kick out to Kuzma. Green, a screen. On the wing, Green. Back to Kuzma. Clock at 6. Outside for Green. The 3 is up. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Anthony outside. The baseline J is on the way. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Anthony's got 7.
Carmelo Anthony operating in the mid-range is just danger zone. You got to put your defense at DEFCON 1.
And Giannis throws it down.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
To the paint. Pass to Chandler. Over Antetokounmpo. And it's New York scoring again.
Chandler skilled on the inside. Not many defenders are going to match up with his size down there.
Milwaukee making a switch here.
Into the lineup for Milwaukee.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
Brook Lopez.
Outside Porter. With the drive. He got a piece of it.
Chandler takes his defense seriously. That's what he gets paid for, utilizing his outstanding length to stifle shooters.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. Porter's the screen. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. It's Kuzma with the miss. To the inside. Here's Chandler. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Kicks it out to Jackson. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the contest. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
To the middle. Lopez. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He misses the free throw. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Bucks making a switch here. And he's good on the second. And here's Anthony. 10 points for him. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
Deflects the pass. Down low. Here's Stoudemire. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Defensive foul.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Milwaukee shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asked, a true team player.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. So hits one and misses one at the line. Pass to Chandler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
Now, there's some strength out there in Tyson Chandler. Outstanding at drawing fouls on the way up.
And the second free throw is good. Bucks trail by 7. Green up top. Portis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And we see it night in and night out. There are moments in the game where Portis becomes a load to defend.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
For 3, Anthony sinks the tray. Anthony's got 8 here in this quarter.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for New York, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. We'll be back in a moment. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Chandler. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lynn. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail by 8. Trent left side. Portis a screen. Trent's shot is off.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Back to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Right now, Melo is just feeling it, scoring at will and dominating the offense.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 10-point game.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put 2 guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots if you got that size and that ability. Kuzma getting to the rim. He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Bucks trail by 10. Antetokounmpo inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
New York leading by 10. Here's Lynn. Anthony outside. Tipped. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Trent. Back to Antetokounmpo. Another shot. Goes up again. The Knicks pull it in. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. And Anthony, here we go. And Anthony slams it in.
How about Melo out there running like that, filling the lane, and you know he's going in there to get the easy deuce.
Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Off target at the rim. And the Knicks with possession. Pass to Lynn. Back to Anthony. Smith right side. Here's Stoudemire. And that one is hammered home.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And it's Green missing. New York leading by 14. A nice shot by Smith.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. A minute 37 left to play in the third quarter here. The drive by Porter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Porter's gotten his second bucket.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Here's Fields. From deep. Porter pulls it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
A nice shot by Jeffries.
Now, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Portis. And it's New York with a rebound. Davis drives in. Soft touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 17.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Lopez can't hit. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Novak can't hit. Bucks trail by 17. Pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. From deep. Nails it from 3. Prince has got 6.
Well, a good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch and shoot opportunities.
Here's Novak. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And so it's New York, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. Outside for Porter. Shot clock at 6. Back to Prince. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
3 points.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
And so Davis will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 11. Here's Jeffries. Here's Fields. Rebounded by Lopez. Now Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And Kuzma has proven he can be an effective scorer, whether he's operating on or off the ball.
Timeout called, Knicks. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what New York's coach was going over with his guys. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you.
J.R. Smith is a straight gunner. He's just a guy who wants to shoot every time he touches the ball.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. The Bucks trail by 9. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. The three. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
They get it back. Here's Chandler. New York again can't hit. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Trent outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second team foul.
And that one misses.
Shooting for the Bucks. Gary Trent at the line for 2.
So he can't get either to fall.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Here's Anthony. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
You've got to be cautious. If Carmelo is in these sets, he'll start to take advantage of whatever the defense is going to offer up.
Outside for Green. Back to Antetokounmpo. The layup misses.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
To the paint. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Well, you like it when J.R. Smith moves the ball. You know J.R. wants to shoot it. Nice pass there.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Inside. Outside for Green. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Smith with it. Green picks him up. Here's Anthony. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul.
Melo can just go right through any sort of contact down low.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Bucks trail by 10.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Foul call. Amari Stoudemire. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. He drops it from range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Here's Stoudemire. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Here's Trent. And that one comes up a bit short.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
The shot by Lynn, no good. Bucks trail by 9. Fires the 3. Trent's shot is off. New York with the ball.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth. To the inside. Lynn. Banked it in off the glass. And it's an 11-point New York lead.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Well, Grab, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Outside for Green. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from Prince. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. For three, Anthony. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. They trail by 11. And another miss by Milwaukee. Three-pointer, Anthony. Gets the three to fall. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business.